Adin Ross has definitely wished death upon people on his stream.
I think that the world would be a better place if you would shut up.
I think the world would be a better place if you yourself. Saying, I seen your picture. You like Spider-Man a lot. You'll never be Spider-Man.
If you like pants,
Big W.
Connor
W. And so I immediately.
Hello, everyone. I am back from my trip. Unfortunately, I've made a grave error. What happened? Well, let's just go in order of the events of today. It began with this. I said we got Joe Biden dying before GTA 6 about 2 weeks ago. And then today, Biden was actually diagnosed with prostate cancer. So I tweeted and I was like, well, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. Like, why not? It wasn't the only one that I made. I also went on the alts. I thought this one was better, low-key. Quote retweeted the announcement of him having a, quote, aggressive form of prostate cancer. And I said, Jill was hashtag in there with a quote from an article about how good sex is the secret to Joe Biden's long marriage. So I tweeted this. I said, we got Donald Trump, Benjamin Netanyahu, Elon Musk, one of the Nelk boys, Adin Ross, or Neon dying before GTA 6. Which was a joke because, you know, I predicted Joe Biden getting prostate cancer. So I was like, well, I'll tweet this. And probably delete it in like 15 minutes was the thought. And then I got in my Uber back from the airport. And Adin replied. And he played dirty, bro. He brought out the Twitch average view count. One, you know my viewers are in war. At least 65% of ConnorEatsPants viewers have been in Ukraine since the outbreak of the war. Some are fighting in other areas. Also, I've been playing Deadlock, which is artificially deflated by Twitch.television. Also, I multi-stream. And also, I'm being compared against a non-equivalent set of variables here, because Adin Ross is a kick streamer. I said adjusted for kickflation, so 14K. I'm not even really happy with this reply. I feel like I didn't even need to engage. That being said, this was a mistake. Within just 5 minutes of him replying, I don't think I've seen more, like, people, like, attacking, say, my appearance, my viewer's appearance, attempting to post my address. Speaking of which, if to the nice family that lives in the house that Schlatt and I lived in Austin, apologies for the pizza that you would probably receive because they are repeatedly sharing that one. It's honestly pretty impressive how quickly they work. I mean, it's like, I'm not surprised, but it is like concerning. His replies are so funny. Nicholas Diorio replies. That's the goat. We got the goat in the replies, dude. Hey, look at these replies, man. Why do they have blue checks? Easiest ratio of our lives. I really hope no one replied like pornography. Aiden, see the message I send you, please. Cheezer update said demon. Cook that bum from Adin Ross VODs. There's Jake Paul's profile picture. Tyrone. You would think these are like my viewers. Like making like alternate pages. You would think, but like these are real people. It's crazy that like if you've been to like an American like school in like the past like 15 years, you can like picture the archetype of like kid that watches Adin. It's like white guy in like 7th grade that like really likes Playboy Cardi and wants everybody to know about it. Someone first time chatter said you sound like an incel. The art of projection is quite interesting because I don't think I've ever heard of an Adin Ross viewer who isn't an incel. I don't think there's a guy who watches Adin Ross that is like voluntarily celibate for that matter. Dude, I love these people. How do we convert them? If a guy with less than 1K views affected you, it worked. Well, don't say the quiet part out loud. But no, listen. At the end of the day, this was unnecessary. This was unnecessary, and I want to issue an apology to Adin Ross. He did not deserve to be lumped in here. He did not deserve this. I don't actually want Adin Ross to die. I don't. I think anybody can improve. That being said, Donald Trump, Benjamin Netanyahu, Elon Musk, the Nelk boys can go with the Adin camp. And Neon, they can stay. But the other, Adin and the Nelk boy can go. It was insensitive to include them. I got put on Oct 20,000? Adin Ross responds that their ConnorEatsPants got spicy on the timeline. Points out the Minecrafters' dwindling viewership. I'd be tweeting bullshit too. Wait, I follow Connor because I must have thought he was C-Dog. This is definitely one of mine. Never mind. No, he's not. He's a Tectone fan. I take it back. What's going on in the Twitter community? Uh-oh, we're being raided. It looks like the Twitter community. Oh, no. It's the October 7th of the ConnorEatsPants enjoyers Twitter community. Damn, I didn't get this heated when he posted the same thing about Biden. Where are the Biden shooters at? True. Why did none of the Biden fans, like, fucking come to bat like this, dude? Bullshit. Triggered by Connor. And you are triggered that Trump won. Typical weak liberal man. Will enjoy the next few years. March was a good month, too. Yeah, March was big. I'm saying, bro. Can we talk about March, though? That's what I should have said. Yo, can we talk about March? Eye emoji? Wait, can we talk about March? Look at this. This is when I met him at TwitchCon. And I got to say, hey to you, second dude. Hope you had a good time. He said, my boy. And I told him, this is like a month later when he brought Andrew Tate on the stream for the first time. And I was like, you know, maybe don't do that. And then 2 years later, new Destiny 2 DLC is good, bro. Tap it. I never heard anything. Kiss and make up? No, that's the thing is like, I actually do regret putting him in the tweet that implied that like, I want him dead as much as I do Benjamin Netanyahu, because I really don't. Like, Adin's actually really funny. Like like completely like stumbles into it. Wait, this is the pinned post in their community.
I forgot to tell you the funniest part of all that. In the middle of that, last night, Adin follows me on Twitter. She follows me. And I was like, oh shit. Big W.
W.
And so I immediately...
Not gonna lie, I clicked on Connor's stream and he's kind of funny. He's like a troll. Bro, literally. Indian humor. That's Squeaks, dude. Look up Squeaks. This guy said I did apologize. Also, Adin Ross has definitely wished death upon people on his stream. I'm pretty sure a multitude of times. At least in the same way that I apparently did. Adin Ross tells a hater to kill themselves.
On Adin Ross, I think he's a cornball, and I think that the world would be a better place if you would shut the fuck up.
I think the world would be a better place if you killed yourself. Saying, I seen your picture. You like Spider-Man a lot. You'll never be Spider-Man.
Wait, this reply is pretty funny. You're friends with pedos, lol. Again, I'm not my friend. I followed him like a dog. It's a difference. Someone replied with Drake and Adin Ross. Drake is not a pedo. If she was under the legal age, which she isn't, and people forget to mention he was only 23. I can't even like be like mad about like pissing these people off because they're just like the most awesome like batch of people. Adin for life, dream girl at Madison Beer. This is awesome. Put his dream girl in his bio. You think she'll notice? Oh, he's in the Madison Nation community. Adin will pull Sydney Sweeney. This is sad. This is kind of sad. Why don't you guys do that to me? Why don't I see Connor Eats Pants will pull Sydney Sweeney in 2025? God bless. Connor Eats Pants will pull Sydney Sweeney in 2025. Thank you, bro. Adin Ross says Minecraft YouTuber Sapnap is the reason Kick stopped handing out $1 million deal after he went live averaging 500 viewers.
Made some bad business deals in the past. But
Yes, okay. So Illuminati, that's actually like literally why like they don't give deals anymore. I'm not even joking, because I ain't gonna lie, Sapnap fucked it up, bro. Sapnap fucked it up, bro. He fucked it up for everyone, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a fuck. He did, bro. He fucked it up for everyone. I ain't gonna lie.
When are you signing the Kick deal, Connor? We're working on it. Stay tuned. Why are you talking like Hassan? Classic Hassan play. Okay, Jack, the jig is up, dude. I see through it now. You've been baiting this whole time. You've surely been baiting. There's just no way. What sucks is that, like, I really should have tweeted that alt tweet about Joe Biden pegging Joe on the main, because I think maybe, like, more Adin viewers would have seen that, gone to my profile, and then maybe found me funny. Because I think that was definitely my better tweet today. Doesn't pegging decrease prostate cancer chance? You know what? I don't know. You'll have to ask the Adin viewers. Dude, I had someone email me today that was like, yo, I have a way to like give you like between $200 and $4,000 in Prime subs this month. Just next month, you have to give me 60%. And I was like, okay. They did say to keep it on the down low, but I don't believe them. So we'll see. But I literally replied, I was like, bet. Cool, dude. Let's see him come in. You're doing laundering for sure. Connor, I saw the Fearbuck tweet. Are you going to war or what? Nah, bro. I am not going to war with the AR Loyals, bro. They win. They win, dude. They play by different standards. It's like a hunter-gatherer society going up against like a nuclear power. Like it's not even going to be fun for us. 780 deadlock. We are so back. Wow. It's impressive that like it actually managed to like scare away like the Adin viewers. You think Adin viewers are having kids? I hope so, bro. Again, you demeaning all Adin viewers. Bro, I'm not demeaning all Adin viewers, bro. But if I did, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. Go outside. Do people still use cuck as an insult? I thought that like that fell off. It's like I thought like Aiden's friends like were into that shit. Isn't like Sneeko like a known cuck? Oh, they reclaimed it. I see. Sneeko made cucking cool. I personally don't want anyone to fuck my wife besides me. And even then, I feel like the term fuck is rather harsh. What about make love? What happened to that? You care if they come after your son, my dead son who died in a bombing incident during the Borderlands film? If they go after my dead son, then that's just too far. Damn, played video games instead of looking after your son. Jesus, piece of shit. All right, bro. Well, you sound like the family mediator here between me and my wife. And for the record, by the way, it's nothing any of us could have prevented. We had no way of monitoring his online activity, and we had no idea this was coming. No wonder he left. He didn't leave. He blew himself up in an AMC theater chain 24 minutes into the Borderlands film. Double Cup plus Destiny 2's a good day. Dude, that could be Adin and I, bro. Imagine the Adin Ross funeral with Andrew Tate being the pastor. Chills, dude. It is crazy that, like, they still all, like, publicly, like, associate with Andrew Tate. Like, is it because, like, the audience that they try to capture of, like, 12-year-olds really likes him? Or is it, like, because they actually think he's, like, innocent? There's no way that, like, they actually think he didn't do that shit. Because Baron Trump likes him? Oh, dude, I bet Baron's having a rough day, bro. His goat's fighting. Is this enough beef for enough time to tell you the dumb thing Aiden said at the party? It's a story of, like, when they were, like, potentially gonna, like, sell FaZe Clan or something. And, like, there was a bunch of, like, YouTubers, like, in a call. Or, like, streamers and YouTubers with, like, money, like, in a call. Talking about investing in FaZe or some shit. And then, like, Aiden just, like, spoke up after, like, 30 minutes of, like, the business pitch from, like, actual business people. And was just like, we gotta get Andrew Tate in this call. Yo, add Andrew Tate to the call. And then he got kicked. I finished, the show Andor this weekend. I enjoyed it greatly. I rewatched Rogue One immediately after I finished Andor. That movie was always shit. I'm sorry. And listen, there's good parts of it. Don't get me wrong. And I'm a huge Star Wars fan. People have acted for years like Rogue One is like this like exception to like Disney Star Wars and that it's like some like really good film. It is like, it started so many of the problems of Disney Star Wars. It is the origin of like the glup shitto bullshit. It really is. Cause like you'll just be watching the movie and it just keeps the camera on like two aliens in like the city and plays a theme and you're like, okay. And then like, if you're a fucking nerd, then like, you know that like those two aliens were like in the bar that Obi-Wan goes to in the original movie. It's like, okay. And then, like, Bail Organa shows up, doesn't say anything, but then, like, the theme plays so that you know, like, oh, this is a character I'm supposed to recognize if I'm, like... I liked Rogue One. I like parts of Rogue One. I like the Scarif sequence, even if, like, it's kind of flawed. I don't get why people, like, hate on Rey, and, like, are like, Rey is, like, the worst protagonist ever, when, like, Jyn Erso exists. Like, Jyn Erso is, like, much more of, like, a... vague, random, boring protagonist that just spawns in and can, like, do everything. Like, if we're gonna be sexist, at least be sexist towards Jyn Erso instead of Rey. Also, I like Felicity Jones. She's just so boring in that movie. Like, to be fair, she wasn't given much to do, but, like, her performance was just, like, so wooden. But also, like, I'm a misogynist. You have to keep that in mind when hearing my criticism. Dude, I haven't seen Spaceballs in forever. I'm pretty sure last time I saw that was when I was, like, 9. I remember, like, thinking it was, like, canon and I was like confused. I'm sick of this chat. Gonna type something that you guys are gonna ban me for probably, but I'm doing it on purpose to show how soft this chat is. All right, well, let's see it. Oh my God, he actually dropped a slur. All right, well, all right, fair enough. Yes. Yes! LeBron! Oh, my shiv is busted. I accidentally have Ronald McDonald still installed. 1 second, I need to uninstall Ronald. I put a request in the Discord for someone to mod in Sarah Snook as Shiv from Succession on top of Shiv, but now that we have Quagmire Shiv, I don't really know if it doesn't even matter to me. Oh, fuck! Okay, the Fred mod is broken. I probably need to fix that. Fred is all kinds of fucked. Oh yeah, he's fine. Yeah, no, he's okay. Yeah, no, this is... Yeah, it's great. I will have to uninstall Fred. Why does, like, the updates, like, break the mods?
You rolling with the king now.
Wait, he has LeBron's multiverses voice lines. Let's fucking go. This is awesome. What the hell is this? They put LeBron in the game. The BB's in. Every week, the game gets better.
I'm back, motherfuckers.
LeBron's doing pull-ups on the zip line. Wait, didn't LeBron low-key make Adin Ross? Because, like, he made Bronny, who made Adin Ross. I don't see, like, Bronny and, like, Adin, like, do anything together anymore. What happened? Don't tell me they had a falling out, bro. Don't tell me that. Do, like, Adin Ross fans, do they like cops or hate cops? That's gotta be like a real like moral quandary for them, I imagine. But Dad is a cop and we love to sit down and watch a good Adin Ross stream once in a while. We be watching it at the precinct sometimes, can't lie. LAPD. They love city cops, hate suburb cops. I see. What does a suburb cop even do? Just like does shit. I don't know. Like when I was in like a suburb this weekend, like the guy was just like speeding. Like a cop was just like speeding nearby for some reason. Like, why are you speeding? You're a cop. They really flamed you so hard for the lesbian tweet. It's crazy that I just can't win with anybody. Can't win with the Minecrafters. Can't win with the fucking Adin Ross fans. Can't win with my family. Can't win with the wife. You won with the lesbians though. That's what matters. I don't know if that really matters though. Like, no offense to you guys, but I don't know if any of you will ever be president. Because I don't even think a girl can be president. Bro, Awk really like went at me, bro. I forgot. Okay, I thought it was just Adin for a minute. I forgot Awk called me a washed Minecrafter. The Awk tweet flopped so bad he deleted it. No! He's never gonna tweet at me again if it flops. No! Don't tell me the ConnorEatsPants Awk tweet flopped. No, dude. One of my favorite guys. Would you ever get Nick Fuentes on Fortnite Friday, or is he too far of an extreme? Nick Fuentes, absolutely not. He's very smart in like what he does, and how he like goes about his like hatred to try to like make it appeal to like the freaks. Like, I don't really gain anything by like platforming it. Also, he's gay. Whenever I see a Nick Fuentes clip on my timeline, I kind of hate that like sometimes he's actually funny. At least when he's like making fun of like the right people that are just like being racist. Like, there's a clip of him like talking about like Peter Thiel, and it's like one of the most obvious clips you can tell that he's gay, because like he just starts getting into like Peter Thiel like gay drama, like spilling the tea as the girls say, and he just can't stop like gushing about it. He's like talking about like gay gossip about Peter Thiel. What's really awesome is that like he has like all these like Nazi worshippers that like follow his every move, that like just desperately hope that he isn't gay. Like, just like they get really upset if you point it out, and they just like, it's like the most obvious, like anybody's gaydar would go off for Nick Fuentes.
Remember to subscribe for free.
Why did you link this Zoil sumo match? What is this, bro? What is this?